The crack, everyone. Welcome. It is 9 o'clock. I'm Lawrence. This is the Thursday stream, and tonight we're not doing rally. We do rally every second week. Tonight is kind of a free for all, but I found, it's probably time for me to start working on my my iRacing A license. I've got a B license. I've got a decent I rating, and yeah, I just want to do a little bit of iRacing now. You guys will see the title of this stream, and you'll see that what's the crack feeling? Hey, Chris Pietersen. You'll see that I've actually never ever done a GT3 event. Now, there's a slight asterisk to that. I did a practice event last night, but yeah, I did one today as well, which went horribly wrong as well. But this is my first one on stream anyway. I have driven the GT3. I drove it at the ADAC race, but I've never done the Fanatec GT3 series or the VRS series. So yeah, let's join this guy. Who's here? William O. Baz. What's the crack? BMW, great choice. Feeling Pritchard, thanks man. So I'm drinking tea tonight, guys, because if you haven't already noticed, I feel like death, lads. I feel like absolute shite. I probably sound like shite as well. You probably hear me. I'm all stuffed up and stuff. Thanks a million, Phelan. But yeah, it's not gonna stop me. Screw that. Gonna go for the beamer. Reasons not to use an indicator. I'm not using any indicators. I don't have the indicators mapped, and I didn't even bother to check if it has indicators. Guessing, seeing as it's a race car, probably doesn't. But I'll give it the old, out the window. I'm going that way. No Corona beer. No beer. We'll see how I feel after race one. After race one, I might grab a beer. The Rona got me. No, it's not the Rona. I have a kind of a recurring throat issue, but the whole family has it. And at the moment, and it's not the first time. We've often gotten tested and stuff like that. Our daughter got tested a couple of days ago. She's negative. So do you own any BMWs? I used to own a BMW. So iRacing is just starting up here, guys. I've joined the session. The session starts in about 12 or 13 minutes. That's when we do quali. So there are two races tonight. The first trout issue. The first race is going to be a 20-minute fixed setup race. So that's kind of a warm-up. That's a kind of a feeler. The same car, same track. Then we're going to go into the VRS race. The VRS race is a 40-minute race with a pit stop. So it's my first time doing a pit stop on the stream. I need a tissue here, guys. 2 seconds. Beautiful. Someone's going to clip that. Yeah, we're going to go for a VRS race then, and for the VRS race I'm using a Coach Dave Academy setup, so that's kind of cool. Coach Dave Academy, as you know, are a recent channel partner, or a channel sponsor, I guess. So Splat is home. Yeah, Splat's here. Here, let me sort out the camera slightly. There we go. You guys want to see Splat. It's not about looking at me. But Splat, time for a new emoji. Coach Dave. Yeah, so Coach Dave set up for tonight. iRacing is nearly loaded. Let's kick off the stream, guys. Let's do this. So I say iRacing is... Hey, Carson wants to crack. I say iRacing is nearly loaded, but as you know, iRacing takes a small age to load. So it's just on the screen in front of us here. Yeah, I just don't feel great, lads. Don't feel great, but I hope, if and when I crash, it's going to be my racing excuse. No, I hope that it doesn't affect my racing. Have I tried any rims from Simline? No, I have not. I do intend to in the future. iRacing take forever. It's so slow to load. It really is, just takes a long time. Hey, doggone couch, what's the crack? So hey, Ronan Buckley, what's the crack? Let's do this, guys. Got 316 Twitch followers. We're approaching 8,500 YouTube followers. And the Facebook number is all wrong. So Dog on Couch, there is actually a 1 week free trial with the Coach Dave setups at the moment. So I will feel better. Oh, geez, what is wrong with you, iRacing? Start 90% loaded. Come on. It's so slow to load. I know it's a big track and stuff, but geez, it's very slow to load. Hey, Ian May, what's the crack? Try Nords. Yeah, Nords is even longer. Crazy. It just seems to be stuck on 90% though. 2.4 billion tire contact patches. 1/8 of a CPU. Waiting your Simagic Alpha Mini. Nice. Getting delivered tomorrow. Savage. Why is this stuck on 91%? Here we go. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Where's my music? There we go. Knew there was something missing. Alright. Hey, Rick Rock, what's the crack? Let's get a lap or two done here, guys.
Fastest lap for Roche. 2.
Give you guys a good
60 kilometers per hour.
A good indication of what the track is like. So turn 1 is like a big double apex corner. This isn't the best context to show it in because I have to stay in the pit exit lane here. But you go way out wide here, and then a late turn in, get on the throttle early. That was just an example of how not to do it. So this windy section is it's tough enough in a high downforce car. In a GT car, it's almost impossible to do it quickly. I have registered a couple of 159s on the board. The aliens are doing 157s. Now I'm not sure actually if they're doing the 157s with this fixed setup. Oh, they're definitely doing 158s. There we go, 158.18 for the leader. Let me change. There we go. Willie, shock face. What are you shock facing? Trying to catch up on the chat. Everyone give it a shout out to Willie. Willie! I've often raced with a cold. I can't remember doing much streaming with a cold though. Cheers, William. Rick Rock is there. Rory McDade is there. Ian May, Ronan Buckley. Absolute legend faces. I love the way the Facebook notifications are all quite clear. It'd be very cool if it showed who liked the YouTube stream. That would really encourage the participation on YouTube. Thanks a million, Keith Logan. Legend. Thanks for the support.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, feel free to tell people about that support if you can, Keith. Always race with a cold tires. All right, let's do a hot lap here.
Oh,
We've got about 7 minutes until quali starts. Cheers, Keith. So even on lap 2, the brakes are still kind of sensitive, or the tires are sensitive to the braking, I guess. GT3 cars are a lot more forgiving, especially this BMW is relatively forgiving compared to the Porsche Cup car, even though I do think the time that I've spent with the Porsche Cup car lately has really helped me to get to grip with GT cars. So I'm hoping for a decent showing tonight. Now, the aim of tonight, for those of you who aren't aware, the aim is to get safety rating. I'm going for that A license. So in iRacing, that means keeping it clean, not hitting other cars, not doing track cuts and stuff like that. Now, my problem is that I'm a racer, and it gets to a stage where I'm like, well, I'm enjoying this race, so screw the iRating, screw the safety rating, and I just go for it. So we'll see what happens tonight. As I say, I could always just blame my cold. I wasn't thinking straight. There we go, down the back straight here. C license. iRacing dropping because your iRating is dropping because you're racing too hard. One of my issues is I have a relatively high iRating.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a leprechaun riding a German potato.
Cheers, Crispy. Hey, Dave Keenan. I just, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really care about my I rating and stuff. That was a 159.83. That was a decent lap. But yeah, one of my issues is that my I rating is relatively high. It's 2,600, which means I often end up either in a split that's way out of my depth. So there are lots of people who race these a lot that have crazy pace. Or I end up being like the number one car in the split, and like I can't even qualify in the top 10. So these are just things that happen when you start with a new car. But it's all good. not a great KD. Oh man, it'd be so funny if iRacing actually kept a KD ratio. That would be brilliant. I'd love a KD and like that would be hilarious. Even if it was unofficial. You know, if there was an app like Trading Paints that just kept your KD ratio, that'd be so funny. And if it kept replays of all your kills, your best kills, and your best deaths. Let's see how much of the track I can use there. So many people race GT3s all day. Yeah, it's true. You have a good KD. Yeah, the iRating. I always do a slight lift there. I'm sure my lines can be better. 194 cars registered, lads. It's going to be a busy one. Not expect. I'm expecting probably like second or maybe even third split.
2.4 off the pace. Your lap time was 2:00.6 seconds.
We'll have a look at the fastest laps. There we go, 1:57.9. Look in the top left. That's what the fastest person is doing on a fixed setup. Absolutely immense. They must just be sending it. Now these times don't take penalties into account. It's not a qualifying session. So in practice, any lap, even if it has a cut, is valid. Prefer GT3 on ACC. Yeah, I can feel that. ACC is good. I just don't like the limitation that it's only GT cars. I like that, you know, in iRacing, I could just jump out and race a Formula V or whatever. Make Cuyar's car. I didn't actually get a chance to load the skin. I've just been busy with getting the kids to bed and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll get to load the skin for the next race. The next time I do this. Ooh, down to second. Pay attention, Lawrence. Hey, Colin wants to crack. Don't see it as a limitation. It's specialized on GT. Oh yeah, no, it's limited in that, you know, when you change between sims, you have to get good at that sim. That's just a fact. There's obviously like 90% of it is you need to understand racing lines, braking points, stuff like that. But there are things like, you know, figuring out how to do pit stops and all that kind of stuff. The quirks of a game, like the way iRacing has quirks, and you need to be able to play them to your advantage. So for me, investing time in ACC just to do GT3 doesn't make as much sense as me investing time in iRacing or Assetto Corsa, which I'm very familiar with. Let's go. How long is left? Oh, we should be qualifying very soon here. Potato! Let's pull over and read some chat before quali here. Hey Tomas Canny, what's the crack? Let's go back to the pits here. Let's do it in spirit. It's not your bad. It's my bad. I just haven't gotten around to it. So what I'm talking to Crispy there about is Crispy is Crispy Bacon Designs, who does a lot of my liveries, and he made a really cool livery. But he made it for Eric Cuyar, another community member. But I was supposed to be running it, but I just haven't made the time to actually load it. So 100 messages. Nice puss. That's Splat, the legend. Potato. Let's go. Just reading the chat here. Came from F1 Games, which is not exactly a sim. A tough ride. Yeah, I think the F1 games have there's a lot of stuff that's right. There's a lot of stuff that is simulation, but there's just a lot of arcadey stuff in there. Now, I'm no expert. I'm not, what rig do I have? It is a SimLab P1X. So I've got the P1X, I've got the SimLab standalone triple monitor stand. I've got a couple of track racer bits on there, like the PC shelf. Yeah, pretty much it. What's the crack? Dave Cam in the house. Everybody, I'll introduce you to Dave Cam if you don't already know who he is. If you don't know who he is, then yeah, I don't know. Go check out his channel. Dave Cam is an excellent streamer, far better driver than me, better looking person, probably a better person in general. So yeah, all around, like if he's streaming right now, I'd probably recommend switching over to him. Just it's what I would do. Yeah, do go check out Dave Cam's channel. What's the crack, Dave? I am like in the process of booking flights to go to another event, Dave. I've got an event at the end of the month in Poland, the Digital Motorsports World Cup. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait for that. Watch this video, how to get out of... Yeah, I think I watched that one as well. That was in the Mazdas, right? And it was... didn't you do two? Did you do two, Dave? You did one where it's like, oh no, you did one where you advised, just stay safe and stuff like that. But then you did live streams where you did it and you yeeted it. You absolutely went for it. But you still got out in like 2 or 3 races or something. Splat must be out of batteries again. Mazda's giving you trouble. Any plans to attend events in the US? Not at the moment, but who knows? Who knows? When there are events, I probably will. But at the moment, there's nothing really planned. Hey, Kipanumnua. What's up, Kiwi? What's the crack? Why M4 and not Porsche? Because I own the M4. I also own the Lamborghini. I don't own the Porsche. So, alright, we're going straight into quali here, guys. Let's do this. Let's go. Is my audio okay, guys? Can you hear me now?
It takes it is clear. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
2 laps to get the job done. Man, that took 4 minutes to load. 4 fucking minutes. iRacing, get your shit together. It seems like iRacing takes longer and longer to load. Total. So the goal for tonight, as I said, is mainly to get safety rating until we have even a sniff of getting a position. And once we get that position, or that sniff of a position, all rules go out the window and I'm racing and I don't give a shit about iRating or my license or anything. The main thing is to have fun. The secondary priority is to entertain you guys. The third priority is to get my A license. So I had a P1. Oh, nice. Excellent. A P1. Savage. I don't know what. Actually, I must check what's my car number. Feckin' car number 2. The curse of having a good iRating from other cars, and I'm so shite with GT cars. So shite. I kind of feel like they should punish you less when you do shite with a new car. You should have like a certain kind of a period of grace where you don't lose as much iRating because you're shite. Fully built that. I would do the whole stream in that accent. Damn right I would. Not much I wouldn't do for that. So yeah, the aim is to avoid track cuts, contacts with other cars, stuff like that. Here we go. First green, first lap here. We're going to get 2 attempts to do this. This is attempt 1 of 2. Coming right up. For those of you who are not familiar with the channel, I absolutely suck at quali. And there is a demon in my soul that makes me mess up quali. So I'm going to go for a relatively safe lap. I'm not going to read that notification. As tempted as I am, I'm not going to read it right now. Hey, Peter McCann, what's the crack? But yeah, the regulars on the stream, in the chat, will tell you that I'm terrible at quali. They've probably only ever seen me do a handful of really good quali sessions. So, yeah, just thought I'd put that out there, just in case your expectations are too high. My iRating at the moment is 2,600, something to that effect. Don't want to get an off track. This thing is so much easier to drive than that Porsche Cup though. Not too bad at the quali at all. You're just blowing smoke up my arse now. Just trying to give me some Dutch courage. This lap isn't going badly so far. Haven't messed it up. Haven't messed it up completely. He sandbags. Conscious that the tires still aren't at optimal conditions. Basically reading a book, by the way. yeah. Reading a book on the way around. Sure, look, that's the crack. That's why people watch. It's like, how many ways can we distract Lawrence? You're like, does he actually care about the racing? Or does he just like talking to people? Oh, that wasn't a great last corner. But it's not a bad lap. The courageous Dutch uses on the side. It's called beer. Okay, P12. Now, the depressing thing is that that's like my... That's pretty much my pace. But, you know what? Starting P12 wouldn't be the end of the world. Because we might get a couple of battles and all that kind of stuff. That said, I'm looking for safety rating. So maybe that is the end of the world. I don't know. I don't care. I act like I don't care, lads, but I care so much. I will not sleep tonight if this goes badly. Oh, very close to it. 1x there. Yeet it. Yeah, during the summer when the windows are open, I'm sure people just like, what is that guy talking to himself about? Or like he's on a terrible telephone call, just like monologuing. It's as if he's not getting a reply. He used the short track. Good idea, will do. Damn it. Didn't get a great exit there. I know there's time on the table in the last corner though. Look at these boyos. Holy shit. 158.3. Damn. New sub. I'll check in a sec. There we go. Couple of tenths on the table, might see us up the grid slightly. Where does that put me? Oof, P15 only. Oh Jesus, lads. Oh, they're on. Oh, there's. Damn, that is. So 159.973 is only good enough for P15. What split am I in? Jesus Christ. What split am I in? Hey, Antix Vision, what is the crack? Let's go, lads. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, J Yamas. So, as I say, I'm on the tee tonight. If this race goes well, though, I might run to the fridge and get a beer. Let's go fucking nuts. Yeah, do you know what? There seem to only be 17 cars in this. Is this top split? Oh, man. There's no way I'm car number 2 in top split, though. No, it can't be top split. I have 2,600 iRating. There's no way I'd be car number 2. I don't know. I don't know enough about iRacing, though. So, potentially. I can always skip doing entire seasons. Yeah. Must be a higher. What's the crack, Nick H? Thanks. I appreciate you loving the streams. It could be, but it's. Oh yeah, sure. It'll split them evenly if there are like there were like 200 cars registered, so there are only 17 in this race. It can't be top split. It's just not. Yeah, it's not. Fifth gear teabag. P15, lads. Oof, this is a rolling start. This is a sprint race, so geez, that's a short distance to the pace car for 15 cars. But yeah, let's go. Have a membership already, your C license, getting that elusive B license. What did I do to get my B license? Which car was I driving for my B license? Was it the Radical? Or what did I do? Oh no, the skippies can get you the B license, right? Don't forget your safety goggles. Yeah, I think it's the skippies to get you the B license. Sardine Star. What's this music, lads? It's like a pop chart. Going for it. Radicals, let's go. Radical SRA and Formula 3 to choose from. Nice. Excellent. Loads of freebies, just stay clear of issues. Yeah, I'm going to try and just keep it safe. The problem is, in these enjoy the shit out of it. In these races, yeah, people just try to yeet it to the front. So I think that if someone is getting aggressive, I'm going to have to let them pass. The aim of the game tonight is safety rating. Let's go. Let's go. Now this is a rolling start, so this isn't a standing start. But I'm way towards the back, lads. There are only 18 cars and 19 cars, and I thought I did a brilliant job of quali. It's like the best quali session I've ever had, and yeah, I'm like way off the pace. Over a second and a half away from. I need to be careful slowing down too quickly because of the cars behind me, so I'm going to leave a gap in front just in case the car behind decides to bounce off me. It sucks when you're at the back here because they're going to get to go. Well, actually the straight is quite long, right? Oh, backing right up here.
Here we go. Be ready.
They're going to go. Oh. Damn, that was bunched.
Go.
I'm going to keep this inside here.
20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Because heaven knows what's going to happen on that outside. Keep an eye on the signs on the left. I'm going to brake nice and early here. There we go.
On your left.
As expected.
Now.
I'm back off here. Even though it's a 20-minute race, it's still relatively long, that 20 minutes. Those flames are like stupid distracting. I'm like, buddy, your car's running rich there. Fancy McLaren.
Excellent start. Well done.
Excellent start. Was it? Not going to read the chat now for a bit, lads. I will on the straights and stuff. So if you specifically have something that you want me to read out, wait for the straights, or wait for just before the straights, because there's a bit of a delay. Remember that we're still on cold tires here. Oh, the temptation to attack this car. Let's go, let's go. Might have him here on the exit. I don't want to do anything stupid though. Visualize and attack. Yeah, I'm not going to go for it here for sure. Back off slightly. He's off. If you're beside a car there and if they catapult themselves, then they can end up coming back and absolutely cleaning you out of it. Cheers for rejoining onto the middle of the track, Mr. Porsche. This Ferrari's got a nice slipstream on me. I'm going to just guard this inside, see what happens. Brake at the 75 here. Got the position. And he's off. Oh, he rejoined. His car sounds nice though. Take your flamey piece of shite out of my way. I want to catch the rest of the pack. It's a nice car though, the McLaren. Just running a bit rich. That's all I'd say. I'm no expert. He looks to have the potential for pace. Good car. Good car, man. Now it's going to be fun going into the VRS race after this and having an actual like different setup. I'm not even going to attempt to read out that name, but you are very welcome to the stream. If I get one decent corner exit, I'll be able to pass that. Hey Donut, what's the crack? See, I could, but I'm not going to. Not going to. It's just not worth it. Not when my goal is safety rating. But I do need to look at getting those exits. His exit out of there is phenomenal. Nice one, Fabio. Hey, Andrew, what's the crack? Cool community, man. That was only a 2:01. We're off the pace here, guys.
Yellow flag, watch out.
But we are being slowed down by other cars as well. Still 0x so far, which is good. Ooh, getting a little bit wide there. Not great, not great, not great. In the second race, we're going to have to watch our tires as well. See, I like yeeting it through that corner. He seems just a little bit slower there. If I time it right, I could get beside him here. But it's so scary here getting beside a car because if they don't see you, you are absolute toast. Oh! Had to back off there because he came back across. He had plenty of space, but I don't know if he knowingly cut me off, but I had to slam the brakes. All good. Did you die? No. But I'd say this person's only one mistake away from letting me pass, or maybe even the what is that, Porsche behind me? Oh god, this Porsche has a run. He's going for it. No, he's not.
Don't let this guy distract you.
He is distracting me, Jeff. Smooth and steady. Where's he gone? What happened, Mr. Porsche? I think I'm in P10, guys. P10. Top 10. There's so much left on the table there, but if you get that corner wrong, it's good night. Zero X still, and in the top 10. Get the run up the hill here, flat, flat, flat. Get that turn in, slight lift, not too wide.
Young is now leading.
Damn. Car off. That's car number 1. Oh no, the guy that was in first place. Oh Jesus. Must have gotten... Oh, shite. Damn. Oh, didn't even get down to first gear. Maybe that was my issue. Maybe that's why it didn't turn in.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now
That's
0.
grand, Ted.
0.
You're fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did he just touched me? I felt the touch, but I got no 0x. Did you guys see that? There was a yeet. Flash your lights at the flamer. This guy is absolutely sending it here. Stop looking behind you, Lawrence. I need to catch up to this McLaren again. There's no point in me letting other cars past because they're not much faster. If they were serious, like if that guy who was in first place, who's most likely faster than me, I would probably just let him past. Oh, come on, tires.
You're gaining on the car in front.
I know I am, Jeff.
0.6.
Still have this prick behind us as well, though. It's probably not. He's probably like a really nice person. When you're racing, everyone around you is a prick, though. That's just them's the rules, Jeff. I'm definitely slow through that section. Car off. Free spot dance. Free spot dance. Ooh, bit of a twitch there. Let's go, let's go. Hey, Jose, what's the crack? So this is race 1 of 2, guys. This is just a sprint race. This is us warming up. So far, so good. Get those exits to get into that slipstream. Car behind me is a little bit behind. I know, yeah, I should get past the McLaren, but I am in P9. So all is pretty good in my world, to be honest. Even though I'm car number 2.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. That's half distance, the fuel's okay.
It would want to be, Jeff, with a fixed setup. We're halfway through the race. I need to be careful here because he brakes very weird here. Well, maybe I'm the one braking weird. Come on, Flamey. Oh, that Porsche's back in the game behind. He was 0.7 away. I think this McLaren is struggling. Those Porsches are quick through those corners. Wonder what the quickest lap is, or the quickest car is around here. Send it. Fake him and get him off his line. Yeah, I'm not close enough, he knows he knows I'm not going to do anything. You'll do nothing. I'm just not getting close enough. Hey, Aoife Kylie wants the crack. Hey, Papu wants the crack. Welcome to the stream. Like, I don't even mind if this person behind me passes me, as long as I don't get X's, because that is the goal here, guys. We're having some great racing, but we're also still on 0x halfway through the race. Ooh, is he gonna send it? He is gonna send it.
Clear right side. Come on, man, defend harder.
Nah. Let's see if he can do anything with that McLaren. Back down to P10. All good in the hood.
P10.
Like, it seems that the speed at which the Porsche adjusts its nose into the corners, like the front traction or something, is just really nice. I haven't tried the Porsche. I don't own the Porsche. Oh, he's gone a bit wide. There's also every chance that these guys are going to take each other out, which I don't want necessarily, but I wouldn't be sad about. Oh, that was very close to a 1x. Very surprisingly, it wasn't.
Focus on your exits.
Let's go. P10. Porsche's glued. Yeah, the Porsche's really finding its way around here. As I say, my priority is the safety rating. So when you see me back off in a corner, it's because of my safety rating. Hey, Johnny Cario, what's the crack? Welcome along. Yeah, the Porsche very validly got past me in the last corner here, in the last chicane, and he might do the same to the McLaren here. He just did. And the McLaren just gets away then. The traction out of the last corner seems to be insane. No, Porsche's gone. Lovely driving by that Porsche. Oh, I want to battle so hard, lads. Safety rating is the aim. Safety rating is the aim. Potato! Spuds! Throttle control there. Hey Eli, what's the crack? I know this car behind me is relatively close to.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Porsches are difficult to drive, yeah. That's definitely true for the Porsche Cup. I've never driven the GT3 Porsche. This Porsche behind me is on me, sweating. And this is only a 20-minute race. The next race is a 40-minute race. I just hope to be able to keep it as clean as we've done so far.
You've got half your fuel left. Defend hard.
Half fuel left and 5 minutes left in the race. I am worried about this car behind me because I know that he has pace on me here, like that other Porsche did. I want to stay off that curb because this car gets fairly wild. See, I just can't stick with him there. Even if I get a good exit, that McLaren is so quick out of that corner. Not going to do anything stupid though. Like, a superior driver could probably, you know, capitalize here, because you guys can see he's slowing me down. Shut up, Jeff. I'm just explaining to everybody what the point of tonight is, and the fact that I'm not going to yeet it past them, put myself in danger. And there you are telling me to nail him, or whatever you told me to do. Next lap I think is white flag. Need to just keep an eye on my own apexes. I do feel the tires slightly. It would be a shame to lose this position to the Porsche behind. So far they haven't shown too much threat, but who knows. Hey, we met Chris. So I backed off there as well, just to preserve that safety rating. That is the aim of the race. Sitting in P10. Here he goes. He's throwing a shape.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Is this white flag? Yes, it is. Oh, lads, he's just so quick out of that corner. Or maybe it's just the perception because he's going so slow, but he's going slowly before I am.
Last lap.
Is my dad in the house? I didn't see my dad there. I was too busy. Oh, he's gone. I had to slam on the anchors there, guys. Whew. A little bit of poo came out. Of that guy's car, not of mine. Cool as a cucumber here. Sipping on my Lemsip like a gangster. Right, just need to keep this car behind. He's gonna put on the pressure here now. Oh, come on, you prick. Let's go. Controlling the pace in this corner, backing him up into the car behind so that they have each other to concentrate on. That should get me a little bit of space out in front. Let's go. It seems to have worked so far. I've got a half a second there or so. And only a handful of corners to go. Nice and disciplined here. Get a decent exit. There we go. He's got 0.4 behind. Let's go. Cheers, Phelan. So far, so good, but here comes the Porsche. It's not over till it's over. Back off slightly. Nah, he's never going to get it. Unless I stack it here. Yes, boy! There we go. Yes, boy!
And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
P9. Yes! Did I get a free spot? Oh yeah, I did. Mr. McLaren, flay me in front of me. Yes, boy! P9. Okay, that should be a decent result.
Really good job.
Oh man, I am absolutely... Alright, that was a decent result. I promised you if I have a decent result... what's the F under... that's the force feedback. So as the force feedback moves, so you can see if it's clipping or whatever. That was a 0x race. Yes, boy! It's exactly what I needed. I had an absolute nightmare earlier on. I'm going to quit out here. Is there any point in saving this replay? Probably not. It wasn't like overly defensive or anything like that. Let's exit out here. Do it really quick. Yes. I'm gonna grab a beer. I think it's beer time. I think I'm magically feeling slightly better. So I'm just gonna run to the kitchen. I'll keep the headset on so I can actually keep talking shite because it's wireless. Thanks, Dad. Everyone say hi to my dad in the chat. Super temp. That force from the force from the wheel. All right, I'm gonna walk to the fridge here. I'm gonna have to keep my voice down because the kids are asleep and stuff. Go. So we're going into the second race in just a minute. Back in the room. Second race coming up. Get rid of this cup of tea. Nobody has time for that anymore. And we're gonna kick this off with a beer this time. Got my bottle opener as well. I don't know if the Lemsip is kicking in or if the racing is curing me. Right. Let's do this. The cat is asleep too. Luke's Pecklage was the crack. Decent result. Thanks for that. Alright, okay, let's quit out of this. And now we're going into the next race. Let me show you my screen here. The next race is this, the VRS. They're the same cars. Same cars, same track, but this time it's open setup. Let me just register for it here. Going in the same car again. And it's open setup this time, but I am using a paid setup from Coach Dave Academy. I'm liking it so far. It'll be interesting for those of you who were watching my lap times. It was like around the 2-minute mark. It'd be interesting to see if I'm quicker, and if I'm quicker, how much, or might be slower than the fixed setup. Who knows? Who knows? Can't stick around for round 2. Nice one. All right, Chris. Thanks a million, man. Cheers. Oh yeah, view results. Let me close that. Results. P9. Here we go. +7 iRating. Ah, you mean bastards. +2, +0.2 safety rating. That's a bit stingy, isn't it? Isn't that a little bit stingy? I don't know. Alright, let's join this race. Sim loading. Here we go. Is that still loading? I don't even know. 0.2 is good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm definitely happy. What did I lose earlier? I put it in my Discord. For those of you who aren't in Discord, hop into Discord there. I lost 0.35 in a race earlier, so 0.2 regained isn't great. All things considered. Is this actually loading? I closed out of that screen. Sim loading. Oh, there we go. Okay, 29%. Alright, so let's do. Alright, I wasn't feeling great at the start of the stream, like you guys probably heard, but I'm feeling a lot better now. So much so that I went to the kitchen and I picked myself up the finest imitation. Where are we? The finest imitation Birra Moretti that I could find. Birra Mapelli. From good old Aldi. I'm going to crack this open and it's going to cure my cold, and I'll never have a cold again because that's what happens. What's with the music, lads? It's fairly depressing. I get your night's tea. Well, I had a cup of tea. It seems to go up less when it's about to go up a lot. Okay, cool. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes now. I know that it's all relative, but cheers everyone. Let's do this. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves, having a good old evening, night, morning, whatever time of the day it is for you. This pop music is doing nothing for me, lads. Oh yeah. Yeah. That tastes alright. Gonna hit the bed. Plus hour from my time. Yeah. Nice one. Thanks a million, Beargrin Racing. Thanks a million for yeah, for coming along, for participating in the chat as well. I am not a huge like the number of viewers that are watching the stream is always, that's great. It's good to know those numbers, but the number of people chatting and the quality of the interaction, that really makes it fun for me to. I often watch parts of my streams back. I obviously don't have time to watch the whole thing back, but I'm changing this music. It's really cool to see all the interactions, especially from newer people and stuff. Don't drink and drive. What's the crack, Sully? If you can get a good clean race in this, you should see a big increase in SR. Famous last words. Famous last words. The sim is loading. You guys can probably see in the bottom right. But yeah, sim is loading. Always enjoy the interaction, and the interaction keeps you staying. Keep up the good stream. Cheers. The interaction is, yeah, it's super important to me. I would actually, I don't know what I would do if the chat on the stream was too busy for me to keep up with it. I don't actually know. That would kind of suck. 0.4 bonus for going over a whole number. Okay. All right. It's all very mellow music, isn't it? Jeff is feeling a bit mellow tonight, I think. Come on, lads. I want to get into this race. I am registered for it, so that's all good. Cheers. Take it easy, Beargren. It's on 90% again, but it does eventually jump up. For those of you who aren't in Discord, type !Discord in the chat, and you'll get a link to Discord. I do want to take this moment as well to give a huge shout out to all my channel sponsors, and here we go. This is actually an old graphic. Properties. Let me change that graphic there quickly, guys. Just a second. This is how prepared I am for my streams. YOLO. Does that make me sound old? Is YOLO still a thing? I don't even know. I don't care. Says he. He does care. Here we go. This is the latest graphic. If you were a Twitch sub and your name isn't there, your sub has probably run out. Huge shout out to RCC. Cube Controls are no longer on the list, no longer a sponsor of the channel, but I'm very, very grateful for the time that we had with them. So nice one. Thanks a million. Digital Motorsports, huge fans of the channel as well, and their financial supporters up in the crew chief level there. I'm going to go through some of these names. Usually these names appear on my championship liveries, anything in the pit crew and above. All of these names appear on all of my video descriptions, so if you look in the description below, you'll see all of these names as well. If you want to get your name on this list, you can just click join at the bottom of the stream. It should be like on the bottom right or somewhere just below the video in YouTube, or you can join Patreon or whatever. Pit crew, crew chief and above also get a logo. So let's do the logos in reverse order here. We've got VRA Racing, Pat Muster's Massive Tools, DM Sim Racing, Phelan Pritchard Gaming, Crispy Bacon Company, Sideways Games. Then we've got Coach Dave Academy. I will be running Coach Dave Academy setup in just a second. We've got Dynasty, we've got Cuyar's Candy, Naxalar, Race Base, and Feck Arse Industries. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay, let's go into Garage here. And let's go to my setups. And where's my setup? It is here. CDA, Coach Dave Academy. So I just want to go for the sprint. I'm not going to go for a quali setup. I'm just going to use the sprint setup. It's all good. Is this camera pointed the right way? Not anymore. Everybody in chat still with me? Let's go. Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad beer. It's nice. Tastes a little like holidays. Daniel McGowan, what's the crack?
Really annoying to see that you're on the first place, but you're not able to try.
So it's funny, the pace so far, you see in the top left, the pace is actually the same as in the last race. There's not a car approaching. Oh, there is. 2 seconds behind. Oh, race session starting. Let's go. Straight into quali. But sure, look, we've done loads of practice laps. Not on this setup, mind you. But, race. Join. Lads, the music is tragic. Seriously. There we go. Is that better? Do you have to run SimHub in the background anytime you use the Cube Controls GTX wheel? No, you don't, because it doesn't use it doesn't use SimHub. It does use Ultimate Game Tech though, and Ultimate Game Tech is a separate piece of software, a little bit like SimHub, but specifically for these UGT screens. How's the pedal vibration? It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's similar to the it's clearer than in the Porsche Cup. But yeah, I'm really gonna miss it, to be honest. Hey, Shane Smith, I'm really gonna miss that vibration when I try out the SimForge pedals. Part of the delay that I'm having at the moment with installing the SimForge pedals on here is that I'm still taking footage and notes and all that kind of stuff on those rumble motors. I don't have the right mounts for the SimForge pedals. I can probably make them work somehow, but yeah, I just don't have the right mounts right now. But yeah, these are just all little things that delay me. Ian May in the house. Who else is there? Flea McBaggins. Sergey is there. One thing you learned is less brake is better. Can't see your lights due to the overlay. Yeah, less lights is definitely better. Exclamation mark merch. Get your merch in. There we go. That's more like a chef. Potato! What's the story, Anthony Castillo? Sully's there. Chris Pietersen. Dog on couch. Alright, we're gonna go. This is so. To reiterate, this is going to be a 40-minute race. There is going to be a pit stop. So I'm going to have to throw about 20 litres of fuel I've calculated into the car. That should be plenty. I'm actually going to throw in like 22 litres just to be super safe. The number of litres of fuel isn't going to make the difference tonight. The main goal for me is to get the safety rating. I want my my A license race, my A license, my A class license. That's what I want. Jeez, you can't even talk, Lawrence. It's the beer going to my head already. It's beer and limp sip mixed. Am I speaking a little bit quickly? I think I'm speaking a little bit quickly. I think all the drugs are starting to, the cocktail of drugs is starting to mix up. But that could only mean great things for the driving, lads. that can only make the this little BMW faster. Hey, RC UK Sim Racing, what is the crack? We're going for it, lads. We're going 90%, 100%. Let's do this. Straight into quali, I think. Or is it still practice? Yes, quali. Let's go. Let's do this.
Exit's clear. Push. You've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
So I don't want any X's here either. I just want a decent time. Don't want an amazing time. Yes, boy. Car number 24. That's what I'm talking about. But that does mean that I might be in top split. Or I might be in a high split. I didn't see... Did any of you catch how many cars were registered? Chatting shite intensifies. Just getting some heat into those front tires. Suzuka is a great track for getting a bit of heat into those tires because there's no way not to. And it's over 2 minutes for the lap. 220 people registered. Alright, it's definitely not top split, so I have about 2,600 iRating, something like that. 240 registered. That's awesome, lads. Pretty damn cool. Considering all the different time zones across the world and all that. Smash that like button, everybody. Hit likes. If you're on Facebook, you'll get a little notification on the stream. If you're not following, do hit that follow as well. And a reminder to anybody who has a Twitch Prime sub and was subscribed, I don't think they automatically renew. So if you do want to renew that Twitch Prime sub, now is a good time to do it. 8 splits, wow. Alright, there's no way for me to know which split I'm in either. But it's not top split. There's no way it can be top split. I'd say I'm probably in the second or third split. Because there are people who drive these who have, like, you know, at a guess, what I've seen in practice and stuff like that, people with 8k, 9k iRating, well, 7 or 8k, maybe not 9k. Got to love participation in the VRS. So I need to just account a little bit for setup here. Because the setup is different to what I was driving. So what I'm used to from the last race, I think this is slightly grippier on the front. Now it's too early days to tell, because of course when I was finishing my last laps, the tires were already after doing a stint. So it's not correct to compare them. Yeah, participation savage. Welcome along, Andrew. What's the crack? Did I miss Shane Smith? Cheers, Shane Smith, as well, for liking the stream. Oh, that's wide. That's not great. But look, first one just needs to be a valid one. Doesn't need to be a fast one. Car number 24. There are no expectations on me, really, in this race. So, for those of you who don't know how the iRacing system works, you kind of get almost seeded. So you get a little number. You see the number 24 beside my name. That means that I am the 24th highest iRating player in this particular lobby. And when we talk about splits, oops, didn't need to break there. When we talk about splits, they're just different lobbies. 240 people registered for this race. But obviously you can't have 240 cars on track. That would be absolute carnage. So they're split up according to their strength. So you get a strength of field rating. Looks like for the entries and the server numbers, second split. Okay.
P18.
Cool.
The lap time was at
P18, P19.
0.3.
There are more cars participating in this than in the previous. The front is I think it's a little bit more bitey, which is no harm, because the Porsches, they were absolutely chewing me up, to continue the bitey, the bitey metaphor. They were chewing me up through this section. Don't want to drop a wheel there because it absolutely sends you. Thanks for that, Anthony. The matchmaking system is really good. The cost is kind of off-putting, but yeah, as Sergey says there, the initial cost is kind of the big thing. It's worth just buying a year or 2 years if you know that you're going to like it and that you're going to use it. It's worth just buying it up front and not thinking about it. Don't think about the fact that it costs you money to renew in 2 years' time. It's racing as a service, and that service, kind of like the way you pay Netflix or whatever, that service is definitely worth money. Alright, 0x quali. Let's go, that's a half decent lap.
The leader has just done a
P23. Oh my god, look at this, look at this, look at the top left. 157s, 157s. P10. Like, Look at that, 158 up to P. Oh my god, up to P19 is 158s. And then you've got the slow pokes like me and the 159s, and I think 159 is an absolutely amazing time. Oh, this is going to be the crack, lads. This is going to be the crack. Let's go. Oh my god, this is going to be serious. But look, if we get a couple of free spot dances, the prayer circle, there we go. It's like buying a car that needs some work. It costs a lot the first few months. Yeah. And like, I think it's totally worth it. If you still, you know, if you've limited racing time and if you're getting what you want from a Assetto Corsa or Race Room or ACC or Automobilista 2 or whatever, just stick with them. You probably don't need iRacing, but the matchmaking system is amazing. Cat doesn't seem impressed. The cat is alive, by the way. Hey Splat, say hi to the stream. Nah, she's like, feck off. Let's go. I could be starting last here.
That's the end of the session. B27.
B27. Come on. That only eggs me on, lads. Car number 24, I was celebrating. I was like, there's no way I'm going to qualify lower than 24th. Here I am in P feckin' 27. And I'm at like... It's just what happens when you go up against the big boys. Lads, but it's good crack. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see how far, like, P27, the only way is up, right? As long as I don't get wrecked. Gonna need a tissue. Gonna need to try and avoid getting the getting my snots on the IMB gloves. Imagine. I don't want to sneeze in game either. Hey Martin, what's the crack? Cheers. Thanks for the luck. I'm feeling the luck. Let's fucking do this. P27. Car number 24 though. Car number 3 is behind me. Car number 3 must have amazing iRating. But maybe like me, they're just... I mean, maybe the two cars behind me didn't actually register a qualifying lap. And that would mean that car number 3 just automatically gets in front of car number 15. Just takes Enrique 6 to 8 business weeks. Lick the stamp and send it. What's the crack? Suffolk watch collectors. Now that, Anthony, watch collectors, go subscribe. Anthony there is big into his watches. So Suffolk watch collectors, we need you in our Discord. A lot of watch enthusiasts in there. Type ! Discord and get in there. You'll like it. If you like sim racing and watches, get your ass in there.
40 minutes.
Okay, let's go.
The temp is 20 Celsius.
Full of beer and putting it into gear. Let's do this. Don't start. No, you're poor.
Car number 19 in the left lane.
In the left lane? The right lane, Jeff. This is the right lane, not the left lane. He said the left lane. Catch the 11 car. 11 car? It's the 19 car. It's stay behind the 19 car, yeah.
Okay. You gonna start the car or?
Let's go, let's go. Enjoy the shit out of it, guys. Jeff tells you the wrong lane. Jeff with the epic music.
Here we go, get ready.
Oh, they're going. Oh no, they're not.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Damn. It doesn't know his left from his right. Alright, let's do this, guys. There is a pit stop. I'm gonna have to sort out my fuel at some stage on the straights.
On your left. Stay there.
Alright, you can go, you can go. Playboy skin. Can't stop looking at that guy's face on the Lambo in front of me. That's a car
Yellow
off.
flag.
Another yellow flag. Oh,
Start's all right.
free
Let's
spot
be on the
dance.
lane.
Up to P24. Oh, carnage, carnage, carnage.
Para que te apura, la puta que te parió.
Got people swearing in Spanish.
Car on your right. Hold your line. Right side is clear now. Left is
A
clear
ver la
now.
bandera, hija amarilla, hijo de remil puta.
Car on your left. The left is clear. Left side. You're in the middle.
3 wide.
Stay on your line.
But did you X?
Still there. Right side is
Oh,
clear.
don't sandwich
Stay
me,
all
you
around
pricks.
now.
I didn't actually see him. Was he on his roof? Gas. Poor bastard.
Tomás, eres un idiota.
Got people punting each other already. It's all good, all good, all good. Up into P20.
That's a lot of freebies. 12 in the 2 corners. Thank you. That's the wrong pit lane.
Oh man, someone went in the wrong pit lane. Oh, is someone off?
Car right. Hold your line.
Will you
Clear
stop
the right.
pushing me, you prick? He didn't touch me, but... Let's go. Forza multiplayer enters the chat.
Banging out level up times.
And again, nice and early on the brakes. I don't want to be the instigator of anything here. I'm not too fussed about the result. Oh, should have been in third gear. Not too fussed about the result. If the results come, great. Safety rating is what I need here. But that's not going to make me back off or whatever. I could get a good safety rating at the cost of iRating by just staying at the back and avoiding everybody for the whole race, but there's no crack in that, and you definitely wouldn't want to watch that. Can we see Lawrence's fuel level? No, you can't. So I started with a full tank. I've got 40 kgs of fuel left. It's using about 2.8 per lap at the moment. Braking was slightly odd by the cars ahead there. I think I've developed a fear of Porsches, black Porsches especially, beer level. Hate that corner.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Clear right, got a position.
Fucking come on, you nailed him.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Would be absolutely insane if we could get another 0x here. Car rejoining. We're up to P17 here, guys.
17th place.
Thank you, bud. That was very nice.
Stop watching the race behind. Yeah, you're right.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
I think he's still sat there now.
That was a little bit with the yellow flag and that car stopped coming out of the pit lane. It's a little bit confusing. Definitely backed off slightly. Person behind me has massive pace on me. Hey, crazy, what's the crack? Oh,
Come on, don't be
damn it,
crazy.
a 1x.
Go the long way around.
Car right. Still there. Stay there. Still there. Stay there. Hold your line. Right side is clear now.
Get the exit. Damn it. I do wonder if third gear is better there. 1x denied. It's all good. All good, all good, all good. Oh man, look at that Porsche. Jesus Christ.
Still there.
Oh, lads.
Still there. Stay on your line. Clear on the right.
In the interest of safety rating, I backed out there. All good here, crazy.
P20.
Car right. Still there.
Jesus Christ. Aggressive much? But he kept the position, so I would have done the same. Oh, it's way too late on the turn in. Yeah, prick. Back to P20. As the drivers here are just so good. iRacing has a damage model. Yeah, it has a very good damage model.
Window opens after 23 minutes. Should close at about 32 minutes.
I have 34 kilos of fuel left. Oh, it's weak. It's not top split. I think it's like second top split. But these people are way, way quicker than I am. Way more talented, way more experienced. But they're not as Irish. So there. I've got the highest potato rating. Says he with a surname like mine. Just probably like a Murphy or an O'Sullivan or something in there. Why is everybody so much faster than me? Spuds! Consistency is key. Just started the night shift. Welcome, Stefan. Bootsy in the house. Running P20 right now. It's not great. But I'm trying my hardest. Marc behind me is off. So that's a bit less pressure. Oof. I don't know, is it... I don't know, I'm later to turn in. I don't know, is that as a result of using the fixed sprint setup before? Do I need to get used to this setup? I'm not on pace. Like I've done a 2 minute, my last lap was a low 2 minute lap. That was close to a 1x. That was close to a 1x. I'm gonna need a 5th gear beer in a while, guys.
Thank you, buddy.
The quality, lads. Can't get over it. 1.3 seconds to the car ahead.
0 seconds.
And I'm like, I'm not slow, like. Definitely not slow. Oh, that was slow. I need to get used to these cars though. 5th gear beer, let's go for it. 5th gear. Let's do this. Oh, he was on the grass and everything before he turned in. Incredible, the commitment that you have to have. Whoa, he absolutely yeeted it, did he? Maybe it looked worse than it was. Whoa. He's gonna do him here. But as soon as he gets out of that slipstream with his broken spoiler, I wonder can he actually get past. Here we go, he's gonna stick the nose up the inside. Alright, concentrate on your own race, Lawrence. Amazing. Amazing. Nice driving. I need to acknowledge some of the people who've liked the stream soon. I'm not ignoring you. Well, I am kind of ignoring you. Because this is hardcore. Hey, Andrea. And Darren Wilmot is there. What's the crack? Car off. Ooh, free spot dance.
Nice one, mate.
Cheers, Jeff. I worked very hard for that. It's as an Irish person, it's my duty to be in the right place at the right time. So I'm glad you appreciate that. See you, Stefan. Up to P18. Free spot dance. Alright, let's go. Fifth gear beer again. Wait for it. Draw. Smack the bottle off my tooth. It's all part of it, guys. All part of it. He's actually going onto that grass like that is suicidal. If I did that now, I'd still be spinning. .2 seconds to the car ahead. Hopping in when you can. Cheers, man. Let's go. Keep the discipline here. He's got a damaged car. Surely he can't be that much faster than me. He says naively. Oh, he's car number 2. He's definitely way faster than me. Like, some of these people might have gotten all of their iRating from GT3 races. So they may have done GT3 at Suzuka 10 times already in the past couple of years. I know I can send it harder over that bump, but I just don't want to lose control, guys. I want to move towards that license, and so far we have a 1x on the board from a little bit of a silly off track. GingerMalteser, what's the crack? With a savage, yeah, 10 times this week. I mean, like 10 seasons they've done. Ginger, we had a great... Oh, shit. Kept it clean. Working on the safety rating tonight, Ginger. We had a 0x P9 finish in the Fanatec GT3. So that was good. And we're on a 1x P18 right now, but this is like second from top split. Oh, I need to start sorting my fuel. Yellow flag usually means a slowdown. No. Alright, let's go to the fueling window. Rather than refueling myself with a 5th gear beer. Just popping this down a bit. I'll do the rest of it on the next straight. You guys can see on the top left, I've got the controls on the steering wheel. Oh! Jesus Christ! Whew! Whew. Whew. Let me just swallow my heart back out of my mouth. Holy shit. Did you see what happened there? Did you see the back go? That was scary. Oh my god, my stomach is... Whoa. Doing somersaults. That was super scary. Alright. Oh, come on, ABS. I'm gonna put in 22 liters. Cold brown. It was seriously cold brown. Jesus. My heart. I don't know when to pit though. I'm not being slowed down. I've got clean air in front of me. So Oh, boys.
You've used
Oh, I
half
don't
your
want to change my tires either. So let's click those off. Okay. Should really set that setting, shouldn't I? That just automatically doesn't give you a pit stop.
Thomas.
Okay, let's go.
The gap's come down to 2.6 seconds.
2.6 seconds. I'm not worried about that.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus.
I should pit soon, but I may as well go for as long as I can. Because the fuel, even though I'm not sure to what extent your tires cool down or when the actual optimal time is to pit, because I'm definitely feeling the tires. This guy is taking chunks out of me behind me. I need to get the chat back up as well. I can't see the chat right now. I'll do that on the straight. Oh, bollocks! Damn it! 2x.
Keep it
Shut
nice
up,
and
Jeff.
tight.
So if I have to start defending from the car behind, don't really fancy that. I'll read the chat in just a sec. What the hell is wrong with the car? It's not steering for me. But taking tires would cost me way too much time. There we go. Smash that like button. Halfway home, almost halfway home. Let's go, let's go. I am treating it more like an endurance. Want to get that safety rating up, and I want to get those fifth gear beers in. Pit when Jeff says the leader's pitting.
P15.
Interesting. What's the logic behind that? See, I'm seeing this car behind me right now as either, well, they're either a threat or an opportunity. If they do get past me, I might be able to get a few slipstream laps from them, which would definitely tow me along a bit, and then I could go and pit after that. I definitely have 4 or 5 more laps of fuel left. But this person is coming at me fast. Oh yeah, absolute prick. They're gonna get me on the next straight. But you know what? I'm not even too upset about it.
Track, force him to find the gap.
I'm not gonna battle too hard. Oh, what? Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck me. The slightest bit of grass. Fuck. That
20
sucks.
minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. That's half distance. We think about 11 minutes of fuel remaining.
11 minutes of fuel remaining. I'm tempted to just pit now. Recharge. Yeah, I'm gonna pit.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Oh man. Yeah, I didn't actually realize I was that close to it. You can go through cars in this. Oh man. Did the car behind me tap me? I don't know. Come on.
All clear on pit exit.
All clear. Okay, we've got clear air. Damn it, anyway. That was poor. I'm a bit upset about that, guys. That didn't happen when I was rehearsing. 4X we're on. I know it's a longer race, so 4X isn't as bad. 4X in a 40-minute race is like getting 2X in a 20-minute race. But considering we had a clean race the last time, bollocks. Yeah, the back end just completely. I do wonder if that would happen in real life. But now, you know, I have no concept of the forces at play because I've never driven a car like this. I can't feel those forces, you know. So that might be perfectly realistic. I was just a passenger. This is a 40-minute race. So it started at... What time did it start? Around 10 past, is it? It's due to end at 6 minutes to the hour. So what's that? Another 20 minutes or so? I can run on the... I can't put the power down. Hey Jeremy, what's the crack? Oh, get off that. Oh my god. I think it's a curse of the left-hand drive as well, though. I've sometimes the right-hand side of the car is just a little bit closer to stuff than what I'm used to driving a right-hand drive car every day. 2.5 minute lap. 21st. I lost 3 positions when I spun out.
The gap ahead is now 4.9.
That was no fun. Tires are feeling decent again though. Maybe I like a little bit of weight in the car. Insert your innuendo here. I'm liking this format though. What do you guys think of the format of the stream? I'm liking the quick Fanatec GT3 sprint race and then a VRS race. I could definitely see myself doing it again because I quite enjoy it, and I need to conquer these GT3 cars. Are you selling the Intels with the DDR5? Alright, 5th gear beer coming up. See if we can get a few positions back as well. Head down LD, that's all I read. Still a good bit of racing yet, yeah there is. I do like my stream a lot. Nice one, Midnight Guy. Format is good. Enough time for chat. Yeah. Like my laps are consistent enough. Like I'm doing 2-minute laps, which is fine. It's not world beating. The fast people are doing 157s and 158s. So my consistency is pretty okay. It's just I want that pace, guys. I want to get into, you know, at least consistent 159s. And I really want to put it up to the other cars around me. That's kind of the goal. What's this person doing? Had to adjust my line and my braking point there.
He's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.3.
Mendes is not reeling me in, Jeff. He just hit his Ferrari off something. There's no way he's reeling me in. He was stopped on the middle of the road. Sees me back up into the top 20. Which is not that impressive considering there are 29 cars here. But it's second from top split. I haven't watched the VRS video for this track. Yeah, the strategy, that's interesting actually. You guys like to see that strategy, even though it's a basic strategy, but yeah. That's cool. That's great to know. Oof. Catch that right hand curb while you're on the throttle as well. Had to back out slightly there because I didn't know where the 1X was going to be. Mendes behind is quicker than me, I think.
P20. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on,
P20.
that's right, to us. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Was that just a position?
Fine.
I'm so just like, I don't know, I'm not deliberate enough through that section.
The leader is pitting now.
Leader is pitting. Let's go, let's go. I know I'm making some consistent mistakes as well. I must be. Because I'm driving close to the edge. I think if I was not as fussed about safety rating, I'd take a couple of X's and I'd be a little bit faster. But yeah, I don't think I'd be much faster, to be honest. Ooh, I had to dab the brakes there because I just sent it a little bit too hard. I don't know if you guys can hear on the stream, but there's a lovely little backfire on the downshift.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
What position I'm in? I'm in P19.
P19.
Yeah, the front is quite bitey. I'm not sure how much I like it though. I should really try this with the VRS setup as well. Because it all depends, you know, it depends on your driving style. Jeff trying to send me into some fucking oh, what's that movie? With all the like drum and bass or dubstep music. Here, next.
The lead car's pitting. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Come on, keep digging.
Short shifting at the second as you enter the final chicane. Helps the back from rotating. Is the back rotating? I'll try it. I'll see how it affects my delta on this lap. Hackers. Oof, 1.5 seconds to the car behind. Watch, I'll absolutely nail the chicane and think it's due to that short shift. Right, first short shift. How's my delta? No, it's similar. I did lose a little bit of traction though. Oh, hackers the movie. Oh, maybe. I thought you were saying there were hackers in here.
The gap in front is now
P18, but this car behind is definitely catching. Was anyway. I don't know, you guys probably can see better. I'm really feeling the tires now. And I just don't want to overdrive the meter. Because I care more about those X's than the position, to be honest. Shite, come on! 1.1 seconds to the car behind.
the gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
That car could catch me behind. I don't know how long is left in the race, guys. Why does the thing on screen say last lap? It's not last lap. Has it said that for the whole stream? It's usually pretty good. 10 minutes of fuel remaining, 7 minutes left in the race. Fifth gear beer. Was looking at my delta, nearly drove off the track. Oh, crying babies on the train. If it's any consolation, that crying baby's parents probably feel or felt worse and more tired than you feel right now. I'm not sure if that's any consolation. Come on. Come on, little BMW. Not sure for consolation. Let's go, let's go. Couple of minutes left. Just keep it clean because I have the 4X. Just don't want to get any more X's. This whole race is not going to be good for my I rating. I know that, but I'm car number 24, I'm in P18. But it's just not going to be great. Fifth gear beer. Let's go, let's go. Just like, P18 doesn't sound great, but lads, I'm working so hard to get to this P18. I hope that you guys know that. Michael Chambers, what's the crack? Could be a few more people pitting. Not sure. Still doing 2-minute laps. Actually, I want to be doing 159s. I want to be doing consistent 159s. Tuck that nose in. Commit to the throttle. Get the line right. Slightly off the throttle. Not slow, but it's not super quick. getting a little bit more used to the brakes, flirting with the brakes a bit to try and get that little bit of rotation. I'm just trying to be sensible with that throttle. Yeah, I'm not unhappy with the 2-minute laps. I'm just unhappy with the 2-minute laps. I want to be doing 159s. And I know that there's some simple stuff that I'm doing that's costing me the 159s. Getting used to the setup, fresh tires, it'd be faster, perhaps. Oh, get off that. Alright, what was that? 2-minute 0.5. Oh shit, do I have enough fuel? Fuck.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
How long is left? I only have fuel for 2 laps here.
The gap ahead is now 4.5 seconds. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, 5 minutes of fuel. That's a bit scary. Am I cutting it fine? Oh lads, that would be some kick in the teeth if I feckin' ran out of fuel. Fuel is good.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Alright, cool. I'm no mathematician, but 5 minutes of fuel with 2 minutes to go should be okay. Nice one, Ian. I don't know if I've ever fought. I'm in P17 now. Don't know if I've ever fought so hard for a P17. It's a shame there's not more battling though. That's probably the big thing that we're missing. But you probably get more battling in a sprint race. It'll be close, but it'll be okay. Alright, this should be white flag, right? Please be white flag. White flag, for those of you unfamiliar, is the final lap. So when we go through the next chicane. There we go. Let's go. That was another 2-minute 0.5. Field is spreading out. Need more battle right with you.
Running on fumes, mate.
I'm running on... oh, get off that fucking yoke. I'm running on Lemsip, Jeff. Lemsip and imitation Italian beer. And tea. I've had a copious amount of tea today. Also running on a little bit of adrenaline. Because this is damn exciting for me. And I think that people are enjoying it on the stream as well by the looks of it. So that's always good. After this race, I'm going to go watch some TV and absolutely collapse on the couch. Yeet. I know I can find more time in that sector as well. And I'm very aware that this Lambo behind me is catching fast. Let's go, let's go.
Oh man, I got half a week left. Olivier, that was a great drive. The pressure was on the whole time. Thank you, Rob.
0.9 here.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 24 Celsius.
These guys chatting away, we're still driving.
The gap to Murray behind is now 0.9.
Greg Murray. There we go. P17. Another 2:05. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at those lap times, guys. Because where's my music gone? Oh, my music is muted. My music was muted. I don't know how it got muted. Hey, gamer boy Joshy, what's the crack? Let's have a quick look at these lap times, because I'm actually quite interested in seeing where my. Here, you guys can see them there. 2 minute 0.4, 0.05, 0.1. Lots of 2 minute laps. Ideally, you get within. Hang on, let me put it on this mode here. Ideally, you get within 3/10. So there are lots of 0.5s, and I have either side of it. My 211. This is where I spun out and pitted. But yeah, so far so good. My lap 2 was very, very quick on the fresh tires, but lads, I am sweating. Race lab. Yeah, I have race lab. I just don't want to. Can we get some race lab? Yeah, you can. I can try it for the next race. Because then you can see where people pitted and stuff like that. Lap times went up, then went back down again. Thanks a million, everybody. That was nuts. I am sweating. Lads, that was great crack. I don't know about you guys. Did you enjoy it? Answers in the comments. If you're not in Discord, get into Discord. That's where the community lives. A lot of these people that you see, thanks Senpai, a lot of the people that you see in here hang out in Discord a lot. We like this live video. Nice one. Excellent. That's the job. Gamerboy Joshy, feeling Pritchard. Lads, the chat was hopping tonight. Thank you so much. I'm going to go into the end credits here. What a tune. Beer o'clock, 5th gear beer. I don't want to put that too loud so you guys hear me. End the stream with a meme. You guys are going to start seeing people posting GIFs in here. You're not going to see the GIFs here. You have to go into Discord. There's a live stream chat channel. All of this live chat appears in the Discord. So if you want to go back, find messages, conversations, you can do that. Thanks for the super chats. Absolute legend Chris Pietersen with the 35 ZAR twice. I think he donated twice. Crazy Harton, thanks a million for the new follow. And we've got some new subscribers on the YouTube machine. Antics Vision, Jay Yamas, we met Chris, I don't know, Jeremy Graziano, and Gamerboy Joshy. There we go. We've got some gifts coming in there. I'm going to be spamming gifts in there as well. I'm going to sign off the stream. You guys want to see the results? Okay, let's see the results. What a tune. Alright. Results. P17. There we go. 0.21 safety rating. So that's alright. Not bad. Up to 2.95. Not great, not bad. And I lost 3 iRating. So that's the crack. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I will see you all in Discord. Chat you later.